Hello, in this video, we're going to be looking at QuestionWell. So this is another AI tool that we can use to create a bunch of questions just from a group of text, right? So all we need is text. You're going to be able to create questions from it. So let's go ahead and try it. So I have some text here. So I already copied all this text. So it's about vectors and direction. And then we go to QuestionWell. So first of all, you just need to log in and go ahead and just sign in with an account. So you can see I'm already signed in. Super easy. You just hit start. Okay, so I'll just copy. Whoops. Let's go ahead and put that. I'll go ahead and copy all of this information in. Copy that. Paste it here. So I hit the max words. Okay. So it is a little bit cut off. So we'll talk about upgrading in a little bit. And then the topic here will be vectors and direction. And then also it wants you to give like a grade level. So this would be 11th grade. Usually physics is sort of 11th grade. Obviously it's a little bit flexible. Language is English. But we actually do have access to a lot of other languages as well, if that's something you're interested in. Okay. Now I can add some learning outcomes. So if I have some particular objectives that I want for this particular spot, I could add them. Or you could also looks like you can maybe choose a curriculum. So you could do that as well. And then there's some other options. So choose jurisdiction. So if I wanted to change a particular curriculum, so NGSS, whatever, I could have that kind of be part of it. And then also I could change the type if I upgraded it as well. So you hit generate set. So this will take a little bit. Usually with AI, the actual AI part takes a little while to do, but usually not too long. So definitely excited about this. I think it's a great way to maybe have like a short article or a short something, and then you can make a Kahoot with it right away, right? That way you could even assign that Kahoot as homework. Okay, so it finished. So we have 12 questions. Okay. Okay. And so these are 12 different questions. We can look at some essential questions. So that we can also look at some other things as well. Type, filter by learning outcome. Okay, so we can also say, okay, these are about the direction of the question. So if I click on this, then maybe I'm only doing that type of question. So that gives me some ability to look at different types of things here. So that's pretty nice. And then I can also export. So for me, what I'm really excited about now, there's a ton of different options. So quizzes, Kahoot, Canvas, Schoology, Blackboard, Moodle, GimKit, Booklet, Quizlet, Google Forms, Google Slides, Blackboard, Microsoft Forms, and Microsoft Word. So tons of options. I wanted to try quizzes or Kahoot. Sorry, Kahoot. Okay, so we need to select all. So let's just go ahead and let's do this. It looks like okay. So we have this selected, and so let's unselect that. So that gives us all the questions. So we'll hit select all, and then we'll try Kahoot. Okay, and then that got exported. So now let's try going to Kahoot and let's try importing it. Okay, so we're gonna do, maybe go to the library. Okay, create. So we're gonna do a Kahoot. And then we're gonna do, so Kahoot also has some things, so that might be something to look at. We try this. So maybe the problem here is just using Kahoot properly. But let's go ahead and let's maybe try with, we could try Google Form. Okay, so switching to Google Form will take a minute. Okay, and then I can hit View in Forms. And then we have this here. So that's definitely nice. It is like this. So you can see that. And then you could also hit Submit. And then obviously you need to actually click on something. So you could use this as a way for students to answer questions with Google Forms. Then they hit submit. You can hit view score, and you can see by only guessing we got 1 out of 12, right? So definitely helpful. further changes can be, so maybe I'll hit go there now. So now I can actually see it in Google Forms, and then you can see the responses, and then you can change your settings. You'd also probably want to add in who they are type question, right? And with Google Form, you can also generally have them like submit email addresses as a way to figure out who they are. But that's definitely a ton of options. Definitely great. It looks like these questions are maybe not quite what I would have emphasized, but they're good questions, right? Especially if this is sort of a short article or something, maybe not super technical. I feel like it's coming up with some good questions. Just as something to give them, maybe a Kahoot, something else that would be helpful, right? Okay, so with Kahoot, we'll just hit add question to import it and then import from spreadsheet. And then we can actually just drag and drop it here. And then I'll hit upload and then success. Hit add questions. Okay. And you'll see all those questions are already here. So this first question was blank. So we can go ahead and just delete this question. Hit trash there. Delete. And then we can save it. So we just need a Kahoot title. So we can call it direction, vectors and direction. We hit continue. And then you could preview it or actually play it as well, right? So it might be good to add some pictures, but that's definitely super helpful, super easy to do that. So definitely something to check out is QuestionWell. Super easy to use, definitely a great tool to automatically create questions. If you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you check out the link to QuestionWell. Thanks so much.